Now we're gonna learn the word genders in Spanish. So in Spanish, there are two word genders, male and female. And what I mean by gender is that every noun has a gender. So for example, every noun, every person, every place, everything, every idea is either masculine or feminine. It's either male or female. So for example, persons like niño, which is a boy, is male, niño. So this one is a male word, a masculine word. And niña, which is girl, is female, niña. So niño, a boy, niña, a girl, masculine and feminine. And the same can be done for example, men and women. Hombres, men, is male, and it's also plural, hombres. And mujeres is female, and it's also plural, mujeres, women basically, mujeres, women. So they can also be plural, hombres, mujeres. And the same thing can be done for places. For example, parque, which means a park, is male, parque, parque, male. And restaurante, which is restaurant, is also male, restaurante, parque, restaurante. And the next one is casas, houses. So casas is female. It's also plural, but it's female. Casas. And restaurantes, which is plural, restaurants, is also masculine. And another example would be té, which means tea, is masculine. Café, coffee, also masculine. Café. And another example would be chocolates, which is chocolates. This one is also masculine. And pan, which means bread. Pan. So these ones are things. So basically they can be either things, they can be places, they can be ideas. For example, the word itself, idea, which means idea, is a female word. Idea. And the next one is color, which is color. Color. This one is masculine. Color. And we also have influencia, which is influence. So this one is a female word. Influencia. And we also have masaje, which means massage. Masaje. And this one is a male word. So these ones might be a little bit confusing in the beginning, but there's a very easy rule to tell them apart. So for example, most nouns that end in the letter O are masculine, and most nouns that end in the letter A are feminine. So if you see that the word ends with the letter O, it's gonna be masculine, and if that word ends with letter A, it's a female word. So for example, niño, it ends with the letter O, so it's masculine, niño. We also have perro, which means dog. It also ends with the letter O, so it's masculine, perro. Gato, letter O, cat. It's masculine, gato. And carro, which means a car, it ends with the letter O, so it's masculine. And here we have words that end with the letter A. For example, niña, which means girl, it ends with the letter A, so it's feminine. Manzana, apple, letter A, it's female. Pluma, pen, it ends with the letter A, pluma, so it's a female word. Pera, pera, pear, pera, letter A, so it's a female word. And however, you might encounter some exceptions to this rule. For example, mano ends with the letter O, which means a hand, mano, hand, but it's a female word. Mano, we say la mano, the hand, la mano. And another one is mapa, map. Mapa ends with the letter A, but it's actually masculine, el mapa, the map. So there might be some exceptions, and you basically just have to recognize them first, and then you'll be able to tell which one is which. So this one is the hard part. You might find some exceptions. And there's also another rule. When there are mixed genders, it's always masculine, no matter the amount. And what I'm trying to say, for example, is this one. You have un niño, which is one boy, and you also have three girls, tres niñas, tres niñas. And if you combine them together, you have one boy and three girls. So now they are all mixed. And when you have a situation where they're mixed, it becomes masculine. So we would say cuatro niños, four kids, cuatro niños. So whenever you have mixed genders, we will end up using the masculine word. Un niño, one boy, tres niñas, mix them together, cuatro niños, four kids. Or also you can say four boys, but in this case we refer to kids. Cuatro niños, four kids. So the word niños can refer to kids, and it can also refer to boys. And another example will be this one. Un niño, one boy, and una niña, one girl. And if we mix them together, we have dos niños, two kids, dos niños. So it doesn't matter the amount. As long as you have a mixed gender, it becomes masculine. Dos niños, two kids. And the same thing applies, for example, to cats. You might have dos gatos, two cats, let's say two male cats, dos gatos. And we also have tres gatas, three female cats, tres gatas. And if we mix them together, we end up having cinco, five, gatos, cinco gatos, five cats. So eventually we end up using the masculine word, cinco gatos. So two male cats and three female cats, mix them together, we end up using the masculine word, gatos. And that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.